Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. As promised, I'm adding this tutorial video. This is our first tutorial video about the Photoshop. I'm using Photoshop CC 2015, and this is more of a beginner's training or tutorial video, and today's topic is the engraved text effect. So with this tutorial you can have an engraved text effect on pretty much any picture you want. You can also use this for personal photo editing, or professionally you can use this for logo design or image editing and whatnot. So this is a beginner's video, so for all beginners, I'm using this Photoshop software. No matter what software you're using, you should have these options available. So I'm not gonna talk about a lot of options with the Photoshop, as this is a beginner's video. I'll just talk about the options I'll be using. If you consider yourself as a pro, maybe you can consider this video as a refresher. I hope you find something new in this, or you can subscribe so in future you don't miss any upcoming videos. I'm definitely gonna put more of tips and tricks and awesome designing tricks with the Photoshop software later on. So please make sure guys you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos. So without wasting time, let's get started with this tutorial. So for this tutorial I'll be using a wooden background because that's more authentic, where the engraved effect will be pretty enhanced. So all you gotta do is open the whichever version of Photoshop you're using it. Then you can just drag this image or click right and you can open it with Photoshop, but to make it easy you can just drag it, put it on the Photoshop, and it'll open. Now as you can see, this is the Photoshop software. There are a lot of options with Photoshop. Today we'll be using this option, which is the text option, and we'll be using this panel. This is the layers panel, where you can organize and rename the layers. Currently there is only one layer, which is the background, and you can see this lock beside it. This means you cannot edit this this layer, so to unlock it you just double click it and hit OK, and you will see that the lock option is gone. Now you can pretty much edit this layer. No matter what layers you add, it will be always on top of this, and I'll show you you can also change the orientation of the layers over here. So let's get started. I'll be using this text. I'll be using my website link, so in all caps I'll be using my website's link, www. So that's my website. It's a blog. It's about it's a health blog. You can go and check this blog if you would like to. I'll be just using this. With Photoshop CC you get this pretty cool little feature. You can move around the text and align to the background image. So right now it's perfectly centered. Leave it as it is. Just a heads up, this particular effect looks pretty good on a darker background, so this is fairly dark and it's gonna look pretty good over here. Now you can hide the layer by hitting this eye icon over there, so that layer is hidden now. You can also move the layer underneath that so it's not visible because this is on top. We'll bring it up again, and you can rename the layer as well. So if you hit on the text, I'll just write it down as background. Okay, now in this one let's get started with the effect. So the effect is you can either right click or you can go over here for blending options, because that's what we'll be using. There are a lot of options with text like bevel and emboss, stroke, inner shadow, inner glow, statin, color overlay, gradient overlay, pattern, outer glow, and drop shadow. Today we'll probably be using drop shadow, and maybe we'll be using inner shadow. So the other text effect, you can pretty much do different things, which I will describe in depth in future videos. for now. Let's get started. I'll hit right click, go in the blending option. The first one you want to do with the blending option is if you see the blend mode over here, it's normal. So the text is normal, it's just sitting on top layer. What we want is to be this text to be overlaid on the wooden background, so it seems like it's engraved on the wooden background. So to do that, all you gotta do is go here, make sure you're on the blending options, because you don't want to do this option in any of this effects. So it should be the blending options. Go and hit overlay, and there you go. You can see it's now sort of overlaid on the background image. Now it doesn't look pretty good as it were to be engraved. So to do that, again we'll go here and we'll be using the inner shadow effect. So as soon as you go inner shadow, you can see that the effect pops out, and it pretty much looks now is engraved on the wooden background. You can play around with this option. Let it be normal, because if you hit any other option, darken would be kind of pretty dark, but we'll leave it normal. There are a lot more options like dissolve, which I use most of the time, color burn, and the rest I'll talk about later in upcoming videos. And you can adjust the opacity. So for now we'll leave it just somewhere around here, so at least you can see the background in here and you can see the effect as well. You can change the size. Right now it's 13. You can decrease. If you decrease the size, you can see it's going pretty much to the edge of the font, but I'll keep it somewhere around here so it looks pretty good. You can change the distance. We don't want to go pretty far over here. Just keep it as close to the text as you can so you can visibly see. Now you can change the angle. The orientation is lighter to darker, just as this angle. So we'll change that, and you can pretty much change it anyway. Now it's lighter over here and darker over here. So this looks pretty okay, so I'll leave it over here. There are a lot more options, but we'll make it quick and simple. So you hit OK, and this is implied on the text now. Now to make it more chiseled at the edge, I usually like to use an effect called drop shadow. So with this effect, if you hit right here, you can see right now the text is more chiseled at the edge, and it adds more glow to the effect, and it looks now more realistic. Again, you want normal. Color white, because on a dark background a white color would be, or a brighter color would be more ambient over here. We want to keep it pretty close, because if you increase the size, it's gonna be like a glowy effect, which we don't want. So I'll just keep it to 1 over here. Distance, again, if you change the distance, it's gonna move away, which you don't want. So we'll again keep the distance as 1 as well. Maybe since it's a big larger pixel, we can hit 2 as well to have more embossed effect, and we'll hit OK. So there you go. That's the effect, the engraved text effect. You can use it on pretty much any background. I'll show you a different image just so you guys know that you can use this on pretty much any background. I'll pop this out, I'll minimize this, and for now I'll be using this image, a nature image, to show you how this text, this effect looks like. I'll drag and drop on the Photoshop. There you go. Now I'll open the main PSD or a Photoshop file. All you gotta do is, currently we are on the wooden background JPG or PSD. All you gotta do is drag and drop this on the new image you want, and there you go. I'll minimize this, and this is right now on the new image and looks pretty good. And you can do the same with any image. To save this image, here's what I'll do. You can save this as a Photoshop file. I'll be saving it in my tutorial folder, PSD. So if you save it as a PSD file, you can change it, come back and change the image, the text, the way you want. So I usually save it as a PSD, and then I save it as a JPEG, or you can save it as a PNG or whichever format you want, but I usually save it as a JPEG. And there you go, save. It'll show you an options over here, like larger file, lower resolution file, whichever you want. I usually keep it to the maximum quality. Hit OK, minimize this, and there you go. This is the PSD file, and this is the edited image. There you go, guys. This is how it looks. I hope you like this video. Please make sure you subscribe and share this video as much as you can, so it helps the beginners guys to learn the Photoshop software. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Make sure you subscribe, and you can also hit the bell icon which you might see on the side of the channel, so that you get an update about any of the video I post. Thanks guys, have a good one. See you later in the next video.